players will go through a rigorous Activision security check. Break the rules, and it's a permanent ban from all future Warzone events. With this much pride and cold hard cash on the line, there is no room for error. So buckle up and get ready for the craziest Warzone ride ever. We are just about ready to kick off the biggest Warzone event of all time. The last I checked one of the players' streams, I think they're at 149 out of 150 to get ready. So I don't know who that last player is, Joe, but once they're in, we're ready to rock. I can't wait. $300,000. I shouldn't say all this stuff again, as you just heard my voice say all of that.
Was that you? I wasn't sure.
I'm
you
a
only
voice
told
actor.
Me 50 times. Yeah.
I'm a voice actor, Joe. Kind of a big deal. I've been in the talks with Pixar.
I don't think that's true at all. Who do you think the one player is that we're waiting on? Who do you think it is? If you had a guess, if you had one guess, who is it?
If I had to guess, I would say
probably
Karma.
Crim, right? He's probably lost.
See, I would say
outside.
Karma. I would say Karma because there have been times where I've texted Karma and I think he has read on, and like 4 days later it'll pop up, he read it, and then he's like, sorry, Ella, his daughter, she had my phone for 4 days. So Karma sometimes operates on a different plane of existence than the rest of us lowly humans. So I'm going Karma.
Okay. I'm going Crim. Do you see the new watch he got? That
He got a new
shows
watch?
his GPS. Yeah, so his teammates know where he is. I don't know. I loved it.
No, he is a clown. He is a clown. But no, I can't wait to get ready to rock. Again, there's gonna be 6 games played today, so we're just waiting to get into the first one. I think why I'm so excited for this is like Joe and I have casted, well, if you follow the CDL, we've casted a ton of that. We've casted a lot of Warzone events throughout the year, but I think just nothing really like this. But I just heard in my ear 60 seconds, Joe. So I think that means we've got players and we're getting ready to hop in.
Yeah, it sounds like we're good to go. That makes, yeah.
Okay, let's do this. I hope you guys at home are excited. You're gonna be hanging out with Joe and I all day, and well, the 150 other POVs we're gonna have. And Joe, kind of talk about like what we're gonna be trying to do with the stream on our side, how they can check out everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it's 150 point of views. You can go and check them out individually on Twitch. But here on the main stream, you're going to be hanging out with us two idiots. But we're going to have the scoreboards with you for you. So, you know, you can check out the scores, how teams are doing, where they're at placement-wise. But the fact is, with all the different point of views, we're going to be trying to hop on board with players that are alive in good scenarios. But it's going to be difficult. So if you're looking for someone or there's somebody you really want to watch, please don't spam the chat to go to someone's point of view, because they're live and you can just go watch them yourself.
Yeah, you can literally do that. We're gonna do our best to cover it all. It's gonna be fun. I think it's time, Joe. I think it's time to get down to Funky Town. We're headed in for dance.
I like this music.
Yeah, no, it really got me going too, right? Woo! Drop number 1 of 6. People looking for kills, multipliers based on how they finish. And we're starting off with AYDAN squad. AYDAN rated have found so much success. When you talk about the highest earners in the history of Warzone, well, they're going to be on the same team. Yeah, this is your top 3. Yeah, you've got everybody in the mix here.
All right, so just a little early. I mean, you see a ping for a Bertha, and again, I just think the drop is going to be so important to find that first loadout. But they're going for the Bertha. They're going for the big truck because they want to be able to move a little bit easier. Rotate on over from location to location. You see, we're on board with Rated right now. Just trying to get info. Where are people going? They didn't see much behind them, so I think they're going to be in a pretty good spot here early on.
Can do all of this, like across.
Yeah, I think one of the biggest tests for some of these players, I know they played some custom lobbies too, but you know, if you've been playing public matches all day or playing in a public tournament, just knowing you got to play a little smarter. You just do. You're not going to be able to win every gunfight or smoke everyone. It's a different game. There's going to be a different pace and play style to it. For some of these guys, you got to adapt a little bit.
Well, I think that's it. If you're tuning in and you know you watch some of these guys, think, why are they playing this way? I mean, the fact is everybody in this lobby can shoot very straight. This is the ultimate demon lobby, is we would probably like to call it, but it looks like you know, Aiden just trying to find some stuff. You see some dead silences down. He's got some trophies. Just trying to get the money. They already have loadout money if they want to work a buy, so it's a great start for Team Aiden.
I'm gonna get this car and come to you guys.
Yep.
I'm curious, like, how the process is going to change a little bit. just based on what you do. Like, you know, whether you're going,
I had a fucking DM.
I don't know. Do you think Ghost first is going to be pretty common, or just having those two strong weapons off the rip? I don't know if there's like a floor loot secondary that I'd really trust right now.
We have a whole
with
team in the
multiple
gulag.
gulags. Oh, everybody. I thought it was two at first. We got
that's
Bipple
WAG.
versus WAG. Oh, WAG, buddy. We played a lot together, but he's bye-bye, WAG.
Well, he got called out. They were in the same one. Now you got
that's
Intex
tough.
going up against Swag. Some good shots here with that. You know, Farah hit the flash. You got the C4 with this new gulag. Everybody's trying to find it out, but Team Swag trying to get out. Oh, it was close. The reach held by Intex. And now we have Tommy versus Booyah. So we had some heavy hitters burning their gulag early in this game.
We gotta assume everyone's everywhere.
I mean, Tommy, he's one of the favorites this entire thing, but they're both gonna get the info. He's hit to around half HP.
So they all win gulag. That's huge.
Yeah, you want to go downtown?
That's actually rather impressive when you think about the competition in the gulag, that all three of them get the win. And yeah, early on you mentioned you have the ability to call out, which is nice, but now, like, what do you do? I think this makes
Yeah, this is Scabby.
regaining can already be difficult enough in a regular lobby.
In the middle.
Well, and I think that's what Swag was saying to them, was we just have to assume that everywhere we go, there is going to be someone nearby. But over to Karma Squad, they got Loadout over here at TV Station. Is that Karma with 3 kills in the top right now? I'm trying to see. All right, so he's already got 3, so they're off to a great start. They have Loadout, they have UAVs popped. Look at all the people, all the red dots over here at Neighborhood. This is what I mean. You get a good loadout, you get a hot start, and you can take fights early on. He's got some dead silence, and he's going to use it right away.
So, as much as I mentioned, you know, we kind of talked about the fact that some of the CDL players don't play as much. Karma does play quite a bit compared to the other two. I played with him about 8 hours yesterday. He carried me to 6 wins or so. Karma's disgusting. So if someone's going to be sort of their leader and making plays, I feel like it's got to be him.
100%, but they're in a fight right now. Formal, he's going to have one trade over to his point of view. He's going to get caught. So now it's down to Scump, trying to find the kills with those trades. It is just a finesse fest right now. He's able to find one, just trying to play his life as he gets caught around the corner.
He's only got one plate, too. One plate. Now we'll see if Scump, the king, can make the play. I don't know. They got Thirst on 2. This might be a 1v1. Well, actually, I don't know if they got Thirst on 2.
Well, this is what we mean, though, right? I mean, every single fight, loadout, no load, doesn't really matter. It's going to be tough. You have to be effective with trades, and as you said, no plays. But over to Formal, he's fighting Zuma. He's got the stallion in it. He's able to take down Zuma in the gulag.
How many times did we see that Optic versus Space matchup back in the day? Those two have done battle so many times. Wild. They got the Ghoulie together, but now Desmond going up against Karma, and Karma gets his head one pump.
Inside, bro. They're just camping.
That's got to be a frustrating death. And it looks like Scump dropped at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, talking about sort of, you know, teams that can be under the radar or dark horses, I think Desmond's team is up
Oh, it was
there.
Nade. Was that Nade?
I don't think. Yeah, I think.
Was it?
I think Nade might have just taken out Scump, which the history there, you could write a book about.
Maybe one day there will be a book. Yeah, they actually, Desmond's team's actually qualified with attracting colors, so another team to keep your eye on for sure.
Is that what that was?
You can practice your aim while you wait.
Where we all
I might have saw it wrong, but I swear it was him.
Get inside their heads.
I'll go and shoot people in it.
So we'll have, you know, kind of reminders on the format here. We see we'll sort of have this L bar here. We're gonna show what team we're gonna be watching. There'll be updates on scores, who's popping off. We'll try to keep you guys as much in the loop as we can.
Here, buddy.
You can try.
Wait, Seth, so when you're in this, right, you know.
But yeah, every gulag, I think. You heard him say big gulag.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay, so-
every single one over the course of this, 1,000%. You're losing gulags, you're costing your team.
All right, over to Isaac's squad. Isaac looks like they were in a trade, so he's in the gulag.
Self revives.
You have OP marked and devious.
Not enough. Make sure you hold on to enough just in case I die. I'm about to fight.
Got money right there. Got money right there.
So Scump's in the gulag right now. Isaac, he's up next. All right, but here is Scum going up against Zed, so another little CDL matchup in the gulag. But Formal's got $4,200 as well.
I have a satchel. I'm gonna go down and loot the gas
Little
station.
Optic versus London battle.
Okay.
Gets the eyes on. The Chow is out. The melee's in. Scump is done. Zed able to take him now right over to Isaac's gulag. Oh, for a second, I didn't think he dropped them, just barely. Any health left, but Isaac able to take it. And it's just funny, like, you hear them say, you know, I'm in my gulag, maybe hold on to some money. It's just humorous. Like, what do you think the win rate is for top players in public lobbies and gulag? Like, 90%? Yeah, it's not going to be that today.
I can Dee drop me money.
Okay, so you see Isaac's team here.
Thank you.
What they're talking about, where they want to go, where they want to rotate to. They still have a supply run they're able to finish. That's going to be a free self-revive for this squad, but they have this helicopter. The helicopter, though, you can see very weak right now. Anytime someone flies over, people are going to be taking shots.
Well, that's what I think is going to be interesting here. Yeah. When we'll watch, you know, the public lobby matches, and you'll see a team. I remember watching Huskers squad sometimes. They'll fly a chopper around. No one shoots at it. They make all these plays. They get halfway around the map. If you have a trio tee off on a chopper, it's going to get smoked.
Especially if they have loadout, right? I mean, just, you know, these players are so talented. You're going to be switching seats. You see the way they're flying right now, just very low, trying to get some rotations. It looks like it's going to be a northern circle.
Let's
the way this first one was, but this is a great spot. And I think Isaac said, like, they already have around 6 kills. So if they have 6 kills, they're kind of thinking, let's get into that top 15 area.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there's like a goal in mind for some of these teams, like when that, okay, let's say if it's not like a circle number, like what is that number of kills where you feel pretty good to make the shift to worry more about just getting set up?
Like a second or two.
Well, I think that's what the first couple of games will kind of be a test of, and then we'll see. Oh yeah, this is a very deep circle. I'm already thinking, how many times have we been up towards Salt Mine on those back hills? This might be an early rotation up top, and I think you just saw from OP Marts. What is he rocking a Strela in the back pocket?
Half the circle's gone.
Yeah, this is Salt Mine is about to get crazy.
Oh yeah, this is going to go from. I was about to say it's kind of nice to see we're in second circle. There's 111 people left. That's a great number to see here in some of those lobbies that get shredded so quickly. But that number, I feel like when it starts to drop, it's going to drop quickly. But we're going to go over to Theory's squad. We got Theory, Aqua, and Tiny. Let's try to see. They're in a vehicle just trying to get up towards circle. I think everyone right now is realizing, dear God, we really got to get rotated.
Yeah, just kind of where do they want to go now? Aqua has played a lot of high-level BRs, and again, they have a loadout. That Theory, he's got a kill. Sit there marking a Bertha. Maybe they want to switch over to that. Aqua has a kill as well, but yeah, they're just trying to drive on through. Where do we want to go? Where do we want to rotate through? You're seeing loot around you. It's kind of a question of where are these fights taking place and where's the safe place for us?
Well, I think when you talk about CDL players and how much time they've spent in Warzone, Aqua's probably up there, has played more. I bumped into him a couple times where he's like in a wager or something playing, so he's definitely put some time in. I think on the higher range of experience there, but yeah, where do you take your fights? 'Cause I just feel like I would be scared at any time if you, like, a third party's going to happen if it's an extended fight. Like, you need to be in a position that you can finesse. It's gonna be so difficult.
100%. Looks like they're really focused on this Bertha for right now to try and steal it. But it looks like they're just going to rotate through, just get in the zone. Second circle's popped, starting to move on in. And yeah, I mean, the way you're playing it, right, is kind of the way everyone's thinking is we have to get up towards these hills. The fact is if everyone else is thinking that, it's going to get crazy. They're just going to try and lock these players in inside a lumber.
See, I think you see where they're fighting, right on edge.
Top right window.
We try to avoid that in public lobbies sometimes. Like, that's usually we'll take a lot of fights, but sometimes that is when you hold someone, then you get held by a team holding the circle deeper. Don't you feel yours up? Oh, all right.
Somebody just called back as well.
Hitting the snipes. But don't you think that's like even scarier here?
Oh, 100%. Well, I mean, it could be, but it could not be, because there could be a lot of people already rotated, right? It's a little bit different, but it looks like Aqua, he's gonna get stuck. They're still in a fight.
Outside right here on me,
trying to get his self off. Tiny, he gets taken down as well. Doesn't have gulag.
Inside the window hurt. One top yellow.
So now with his theory and what he can find, but he gets taken down as well.
No, that was Tiny. We went back in time about 10 seconds. Yeah, so we dropped back a little bit. I think Theory just got dropped as well, so I think they got wiped off the board. Now the question is, do they have Ghoulie? Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah, that was Aiden and Husk.
We gotta keep pushing it together.
Yeah, no.
Which one are you talking about?
Maybe when they
one across the street.
Someone? I mean, that rotation
Doors are
is
closed.
But they definitely heard us break glass down here. There's no way.
I mean, dude, that is center.
So where are they posted up? Are they like?
They're
like kinda
right
dead
outside
center.
of Salt Mine.
Yeah.
Right outside of Salt Mine. They found a house right next to this that red building. I think I saw 3 kills for Tim's team right now.
I think we go.
And see, we're updating captain standings. Swag's up to 39. Nobody's too far behind yet. And well, Fro's really talented. We're seeing a lot of cars. And well, he's getting beamed on rotation.
I'm getting it.
There's people here.
Oh fuck.
The smallest gap in crosses here
There's
are
people
going to be.
here. Oh, they're going to try and stay alive. This is tough.
But yeah, the smallest gap for a cross is going to be terrifying.
Yeah.
You can keep moving to the next warehouse.
See if Tim
Can spot back on me too.
and Circus can hit some shots, but what they'll have one to the ghoulie. But this kind of area you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm just.
Granted, you can fit a ton of teams in a small area here because of all the buildings, but
I think that's just a.
you better hope you're one of the first to get one locked down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we saw Fro get taken down. His one's already there. You see the birthers rotating in on Tim. Tim's just going to get in his trailer. This is probably going to be his play for some time.
As well.
They are very separated down. I think that's just the one thing you're trying to avoid because you got to be quick on trades.
Trying to figure out where the
Stuns and nades coming in, but we get a little far action.
We want placement points, right? Do I go rat it out somewhere in the hills up here and just lay in the grass?
Yeah, you can. Honestly,
because I'm not gonna be able to get my guns back.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, kind of hearing him talk about that.
Placement points.
I mean, the only downside is you don't have Ghost, obviously, so you might get sniffed out by a heartbeat or a UAV. But one thing that's going to be real interesting is like, at times in public lobbies, like let's say we need to buy a teammate back late game, like you can work a buy together. I think working buys, the deeper this game go, it's going to border on impossible. It's going to be so hard to do. One, because there's probably people in position around it. Two, the second you buy, it's obviously a flare to everyone that you're there.
Well, it's interesting though because he's talking about playing placement points when I think they only have 3 or 4. Like that's the thing. Like they're playing for the multiplier, and I mean I get it, but they just also don't have that many points right now. Maybe he's just hoping that Tim and Sizz can find some kills. But on Rational, this is the most I've seen so far. He's on 7. One of the better car snipers that you and I play with. He's trying to get a quick trade.
I think they're flying.
Nick, he's gonna get taken down. What did he have in his back pocket? That was an AS Val in his back pocket. So a lot of different loadouts. What players want to use. You're gonna see a lot of card today. But that's because just due to that low flinch, you just hit that shot. That player's knocked.
No.
Yeah, that's what we saw him when they won that first Twitch Rivals event where he had a lot of success. Was just at range with snipes. He's terrific with it. And they seem to be spaced on the map in a really, really good spot. And while they're all 3 alive, which doesn't hurt.
We've seen 11. I don't know how many Nick has, but 11, that's the most kills we've seen. That was Skimmo with 4.
One thing I was wondering, you see a lot of the wager players, they'll run
5. Wow. Okay.
They'll run the knives secondary. I wondered if okay, here you see C4 smokes. Like if we were going to see more I don't know, Claymore, proximity mine, C4, just not like that kind of throwing knife wager mentality here.
No, you need utility. You need Semtexes, you need stuns, you need smokes. On Rational, he still got it. But it looked like when we saw the squad standings, it looks like they're in first place right now with 15.
No, I want to go buy on.
As we're down to 61 in it. Yeah, I mean, just with this circle, it's going to be tough to rotate through.
I'm just worried it's going to, I said earlier, it's going to end up that mountain. And working up that mountain against players that aren't high skill can be a pain.
Well,
working up it against really good players,
right? Like players like Fro just sitting in a bush.
Yeah, like working up there against good players. Well, thankfully he might just have
here we go. They were doing it. They're doing it right now.
I do. Yes.
This could be one of those moments wins the game for them. I'm assuming there's going to be somebody up here. If they can get control of the top of this hill in this buy area, they'll be set up so well. I mean, they have money that if they want to get precisions or whatever, a little added utility, they can. Probably a self-res on 2 players too wouldn't hurt.
Well, I think they're doing that most wanted. So they're baiting a most wanted.
Yeah, we can.
That just finished, so they earned a lot of money. They're going for this buy.
They're fighting.
Down one.
Nice shot.
Find a precision.
He jumped off like right here.
I'm gonna go up first. I'm gonna go up.
That's an unfortunate third party for whoever he knocked.
Nice.
All right, there's the thirst.
What is a selfie?
How many more are here? You can be so sneaky in this area. See all the bushes and rocks and leaves and everything. It's it can be a headache.
I'm gonna go buy a selfie.
He's in here. He's in here.
Where? Let's play together.
On my mark.
Okay.
I'm gonna like jump down. Nick, you want to
Oh, he found him.
Yeah, I'm with you, I'm with you, I'm with you.
And that's the thing too. At this level, when you have numbers advantage, you have to take it. You have to go. You gotta go. That's what you do. Speaking of how difficult it would be to find someone, they found him in the bush.
Get back.
Yeah, the bushes are deep.
Start running back.
Wait, I got a life thing.
I'm gonna smoke our cross and we run back. We gotta get back up.
I agree.
I dropped an armor box there.
I can hold it.
I love the
I'm
smoke
also
grenade
gonna
use
split
already. Terrific. I'm gonna smoke our cross. Let's get back up. And now that's a good call. Like you can't. I mean, you know, I'm guilty of it sometimes. Like even Irrational there for a second. Like, you know, he sees one deep, wants to try and hit a snipe.
This is insane.
Especially at that range. Like, I don't know. Just get back, get posted up. I like the calls. Just get into a better position.
I think too. They're 7 squads away from being top 15. That's when you're 1.5, and if they're leading
I'm gonna go see if I can get
right now, that's where the minimum you want the 1.5. If you're gonna slay out the lobby like that, get that multiplier. Put yourself in a good position. This is where they have to be patient. Especially, I mean, they have this hill control. They have the buy near them. There's going to be action this way.
No, and they're in a spot where, like, yeah, they get 15th and die. Like, they still might be in first. Just, I mean, based on what we've seen from a kill standpoint.
If he picks the left side, I'll have it.
Oh, I think when we showed the squad, they were.
I don't.
Who was the closest?
Someone else had 11.
On by.
Okay, so I think that's probably they're probably getting sniped by the the beams coming in.
I stunned him on the shack. Don't worry about me. Airstrike it maybe.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and I think that's what I was saying when they're going up to buy. Like airstrikes are going to be huge to like split a 3-man push or get your teammates out of harm's way. But Irrational will get sent to the gulag. He gets beamed.
I'm going back.
I think they do drop one.
I got stun.
Down one. I'm about to push up.
That thing hits like the hammer of God.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, even after the nerf, it's so good at this range. But it looks like, well, that's one knock. They fold one. Nixon a 1v1. Trying to get the C4 off. It doesn't hit. It doesn't hit. I think they're all dead. So they're going to go to the gulag. Scum and Irrational still have it.
That's perfect stun.
Bang out.
That would have been a big.
And I think where we see.
What? I just got.
That's one down. I'm not sure who that is.
That's
is that rated? Oh, yeah. I just saw the user and the numbers.
Yeah. I think that's who they fought was in Huskers.
Yeah. Yep. I'm just literally trying to get an angle on these guys to look for them.
I would think they're over there. That's a really good hole.
I see kids going down into the thing right here. I just pinged them. Oh, the live ping's not working, bro.
Yeah, they're delayed as fuck.
Yeah, they're going down into
the creek right here. Watch.
Okay, and this is another play. I mean, you have so much room out here to work with. You see this early rotation from Repulse to Lucky and Evan. They have some kills. They're trying to call it the rotation.
He likes to hold this edge zone, bro, because he doesn't have to worry about the back. We rotate too much. We have too many angles, and we don't have a lot of cover. So I'm holding.
Okay,
so them talk about it. Yeah, they have the out of bounds behind them.
Yeah, also I want to check the score top left real quick. So it's Karma's team actually in second, which kind of makes sense because they seem to be off the hottest start when we first checked on them. But the top 15 is the huge thing. So we're in, what are we at, 19 teams?
19. That's why I mean for a Rational squad, right? Like, they don't know they're leading the way, but you want that 1.5.
So let's say you are the last person and you get out of the gulag and you have a good game. You're literally just popping your shoot and floating till that number hits 15.
100%. That's why gulags towards the end is so. But we saw it in Twitch Rivals where players would just float as long as possible, just buying time for placement points.
Behind you guys, that's the only way they can get behind us now because there's no way to possibly get up behind us. Let's just right here. Right here is the only way behind us. Let's just right here. Right here.
Unless they go out of bounds and come back in, which I've done, but not successfully.
But not gotten back in. Yeah.
Yes. Man, that was very disappointing day.
See this back there right here? That's
the whole time.
So Evan's on 5. Repulse is on 3.
Okay.
I'm like surprised to see AYDAN's team only has 8 because I feel like we've seen like 2 of their different team fights. Like I feel like they have several kills, but well they do, but not as many as I thought. Yeah, I think we just kind of caught both. All right, so we're back over. They're all 3 up. We saw them take hill and buy control in a pristine position. Well, for now, because if it pulls all the way to like the big mountain, well, I guess this kind of is the big one. You know what I mean? The one on the edge where we saw. Oh, it is. Let's go. They're gonna have to rotate. Yeah.
They have a buy though. They don't have a lot of money. So they would love. Okay, you have a precision on Husk.
You need that.
What? Yeah, XM4. You got a couple of Faras.
I see people. One down low.
And right now they're just gonna try and lock people in. You hear the call out. I see some people. Husk with the car as well.
Top 15.
Okay, so we're at that point.
Coming to you guys now, okay?
And again, the reason we've been highlighting that so much is that's when one of the multipliers clicks in. But a nice shot there from Husk. The finish is on point as well. as they're trying to fight to get into like the top 5 in kills, but already having the multiplier is huge.
Helping you. Yep, 2 teams, bro.
Now can you push it up closer to a top 3 finish?
Yep, right here, lighting. Nice, good job.
That's another wipe.
Let's get back up and maybe.
Oh, that went to that went to 15 to 11 so fast.
Who was running to the?
When I was going to be the top part, they might have some teams up to their left still, but crossing that ravine.
We should all be like very tight knit right here.
It's gonna be very, very tough.
Okay.
There's loot here.
I mean, we've all been in this spot. This keeps pulling, this keeps pulling, and you just know there's a team or two on that mountain as they find another player on the rotation. But you know, you have 10 teams, only 18 left, so I don't know how many full squads we have remaining. It's just every single kill is a team wipe. So those players, they come back from Gulag, and they're just playing for placement. They get to top 15, but this just means free kills for Team AYDAN and the other teams that are still alive.
Yeah, we're at that mixy point of the game. Look how fast it's dropping. 7 teams remain. Gas mask on, gas mask off. Try to finesse as they move down the hill.
He has a pistol, bro.
Yeah, he's probably been in a bush this whole time.
That's from behind.
Oh God, it's all on AYDAN.
I ran. I'm gonna go for these couple.
4 teams remain.
Yeah.
7 other people in AYDAN. There's one more. Where is his teammate? Up there. He has self. Is the bush gonna be enough cover? Oh, the 1 nade hits.
Wait, tonight.
He needs some help.
That's a good play. That's a really good play.
Let's go. We got
just delays it a little bit to get off the self, but he'll get finished regardless.
They're all still alive. They sat here the entire time.
Yeah,
and they're finding kills.
Yeah, we're really good.
I mean, the second we saw what 3rd circle, I mean, I could have told you this is where it's going to end. We've had this circle a million times.
It's green in, green is in, barely.
I just had to find the kills up here, and it feels like they did. Now they're just holding these teams. So 3 others remaining, 2 teams.
I'm coming, you guys.
One bullet. He's at the little rock down there.
There's a team of 2 and a solo.
Okay. Precision from green.
Uh-oh.
I'm backing up.
I'm chilling.
I can't get you. Green's focusing. We gotta take out green if we want to get F. He's right here.
I don't even know if you worry about him at this point.
No, you can't.
You want me to?
Yeah.
Right there? No.
There's the crack.
No cover.
Can't get the down.
No, we can't.
They got a great pull. They just had to take their time here.
Right here, Hector. Right here.
They don't need to focus on the fight quite yet.
Dude, Evan's like, you guys give me, I'm safe here. No chance.
Directly.
All right, 2v2.
Oh!
1 shot on that. If you can nade that.
That, but still up. 1 gonna be down. I think they have a 2-on-1. I don't think you have to finish though.
Down, bolt down. Last guy right here.
Just finish the kills, and that's the dub, and there it is! Lucky! Rapid last in heaven! As we're about to hear Turn Me Up about 40 times, Joe.
Come on, baby! Hey, Evan! Hey, they fucking doubt us, bro! They fucking doubt us, bro! Come on, Evan! Come on, bro! Hey,
I love it. I absolutely love it.
It's just a different level of energy. Different level of energy from these guys.
It certainly is. But that is map 1 of 6. For now, to break it all down, we're going to get back over to Caleb and Sydney.
Boy, what a pop-off for game 1.
Oh,
this is just the first game here, Sydney, and it was insane.
It was wild. It was, wow. I mean, the energy is up. I want to be as hyped as Repulse is in this moment. Amazing win.
Oh, man. And this game from beginning to end, as we take a look at some of the highlights, was action-packed. And I mean, the thing that impressed me, just the action we saw from how competitive players like Karma's squad here got loadouts as early as possible and held W key after every squad they could.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then watching AYDAN, I mean, I was pulling for him. He was the lone man alive at the end there and was taking it on, and I really thought he could do it. But we saw some action.
We did. It was, and I think AYDAN's team was, at least at the end there, was leading in the cap captain's point standings. So even if his squad didn't ultimately take the victory, he did accumulate quite a few points here in game number 1. But a crazy game with a very northern circle that gets around Salt Mine and is halfway out of the playable area, really forcing players down. But here you saw those final moments as they secure it and the pop off from the players as well. Oh, this is the sort of action you love to see. And the other thing that's really fun about these private lobbies, Sydney, is the gulags are always 2 players who you know, and it's just a 1v1 for all the marbles.
Oh yeah. And just, I want to bring it back real quick. I mean, I agree. I think AYDAN, as far as the captain teams, was highest in the standing, but Repulse is on SWAGG's team. So with that 2-time multiplier, I'm curious if that'll put SWAGG in the lead.
It could definitely shake things up. So we'll see. We'll give you a full rundown on those standings here in just a moment. Before we do that, it's time for the State Farm Spotlight. State Farm, where we shine a bright light on something special from today's competition. And we're going to go actually back to the very beginning of that match and watch one of those gulags we were talking about. It's SWAGG versus Intex. I got my pen here. I'm ready to do some analysis and draw this. So in this gulag, there's a lot more cover than previously. The revamped gulag here. Trying to find out where your opponent is important. Watch this flash into the air over to this side of the map. He's trying to just figure out zone area, your zone denial. If he throws the flash in and it gets something, that makes a difference. You can see the hit marks there right in the center of the screen. That tells him, hey, there's a player on that side of the screen. He knows now he can close on that. It brings all the information down. It really makes the situation a lot simpler for him, and all of a sudden SWAGG has a massive information advantage, and he's able to get that one down. Oh, that was crazy stuff. Well, hey, a great moment there from SWAGG as he closes up that gulag. And before we get back to the gameplay, let me shout out the good neighbors of State Farm, an official sponsor of Twitch Rivals, and yes, the sponsor of the State Farm Spotlight. Of course, you know Jake and his infamous khakis, but State Farm is more than that. They've got 19,000 agents standing by to help you with navigate your insurance needs and strengthen communities across the country. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Let's take a look at the standings after game 1. We got 5 more to go through, and if they're as good as that one, we're in for quite the treat here, Sydney. We'll show you the standings here in just a second, but it's been a crazy day already.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've already talked about it. We knew how much talent was going to be dropping in, but to see all of that in action and just kill after kill, it's impressive. It's impressive. I'm just going to put it out there. I am glad that I'm not in this lobby, because I would be an easy point for any of these teams.
Yeah, I would be one of AYDAN's easy points as well, 100%. Okay, that's game number 1. We're going to go to a quick break. When we come back, we'll tell you about the standings, and then we'll get you set up for game 2. Stick around. You're watching the World Series of Warzone.
The Season 4 Battle Pass for Black Ops, Cold War, and Warzone is here. Take out your enemies with Jackal, a South African mercenary who knows no mercy. Get aggressive with all new weapons, like the C-58 assault rifle, strong at range and nimble up close. If you're looking for high capacity and high power, look no further than the MG82 LMG. With elite operator skins, you can customize every kill, along with epic blueprints. Go ballistic with 100 tiers of new content and earn up to 1,300 Call of Duty points. Bring friends to the fight by gifting them their own Battle Pass. And race to get the first ever Ultra Skin in a Battle Pass. This is your Season 4 Battle Pass for Black Ops Cold War and Warzone.
They play really fucking slow, and they play in corners. No bullshit. I'm not even like, I'm just being honest.